Hello. Oh.
Hello.
And it went dark as soon as I opened it.
Mm-hmm.
Or as soon as we, went over to the game screen. Oh, hello. Here we
That's how
are.
that is.
Getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly but surely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Time to kill Kurisu.
I don't know if we'll make it to the end of Mighty route, but we'll see.
Okay.
Like we're technically not halfway yet, but
No.
well, we are close.
Yeah.
So we can take a look, or I can try and follow to see how far we are at some points and to see how much is left.
Yeah. Welp.
Time to make a choice. After the next scene, that is.
Do we get to make a choice?
No.
No.
Your choices are made by the amount of flags you raised.
Okay.
So because you said, I don't have time to answer any of your stupid emails, Kurisu, you chooses Mary.
Fuck you.
If you'd answered at least one of them correct, you would have chosen Kurisu. You would get the Kurisu ending.
Just one?
At least one.
At least one.
And if you get all of them correct, you get Kurisu's ending and then the true ending after that.
Okay. Okay.
So technically the way you're doing it is the best way to do it. Especially since we can't really get like achievements from wallpaper or ringtones and stuff in this version of the game like we could in the original. Because then that would be some you'd have to, because there are some you have to answer wrong on to get those things.
Yeah.
So you'd still answer some emails on this run, but it doesn't really matter here.
Yep. Oh. So, let's get into it.
We are looking for Mayuri. She called us.
It's afternoon on the first day of Koima, and the crowds are finally beginning to thin out.
Thank fuck for that.
I've been trying to get in touch with Mayuri for a while now, but she hasn't responded. Where is she? I'm always
wife.
My wife. I'm always afraid that she'll disappear the second I take my eyes off her. It's been like that ever since she lost her grandmother.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just my imagination. We've been so close for so long. I saw Mayuri at her weakest and most vulnerable. Vulnerable. I just can't leave Mayuri alone. Step into the cemetery. The final resting place of Mayuri's beloved grandmother.
Resting good pudes.
Resting good place. When was the last time I came here? I don't know. As I get closer to Mayuri's grandmother's grave, I begin to hear a voice. I decide to watch silently from a short distance away. Scary dreams, eh?
その夢の中ではね、いつもマユシーはひどい目に遭うの。ピストルでバーンって撃たれたり、車の事故に巻き込まれたり、
Pistole de bang!
電車にひかれたり。
Oh, you're so cute, Mayuri. So yeah, seems like she does also technically remember all those horrible deaths.
Wait.
Poor Mayuri.
Don't tell me.
まるで本当のことみたいで、すごく痛くて、すごく悲しくて、誰か助けてって一生懸命声を出そうとするけど出せなくて、どうしてそんな夢見るのかな。
No reason. Does she remember her deaths? All of them?
That's a lot. And you put her through more, remember?
Is she inheriting memories like I do?
Oh.
Well, not to the same extent at least.
No, it's just these dreams for her.
いつも決まってるの。マユシーが泣いてるとね、オカリンが助けに来てくれるんだ。マユシーはオカリンにありがとう、ありがとうって言うんだけど、その声もオカリンには聞こえてなくて、オカリンはマユシーを抱きしめて、とっても悲しそうな顔をしてた。泣いちゃいそうだけど、絶対に泣かなくてね。でも一生懸命我慢してるのがわかるの。
Both Faris and Lukaku remembered their memories from before the past changed.
Yeah.
I used to think that memories couldn't be shared between world lines.
But since you can, it's fair to assume that your influence can have an effect on that.
Maybe. I used to think that I was the exception. With reading Steiner.
Reading Steiner.
Maybe everyone has the same power, and the only difference is how strong it is.
だからマユシーも悲しくなってごめんねごめんねって言うけど、やっぱり声は届かなくて、そこでいつも目が覚めるんだ。
Like, how could you choose that trash person of Kurisu over this?
どうしてこんな夢見るのかな。
She's so innocent and pure.
Yeah.
I failed so many times to save her.
Red screen!
I watched her die again and again. I still have a terrible decision to make. Do I save Mayuri or do I save Kurisu? Fuck Kurisu!
Well, the audience has their answer on Ramona's choice there. I can't really make the choice because I already know the true ending. So that would just be cheating.
Yeah. There's no perfect ending here. I can't save them both. Or can you?
This is a story from now. We'll see, we'll see.
It's one or the other.
あ、そうそう。あのね、最近ラボ麺がすごく増え
That
たん
kanji
だ
just says
よ。
water. In case you couldn't read it, it just says water. But I guess it makes sense.
Considering the waves underneath.
Yeah, but also I think this is where you get like the water for when you have to clean and take care of your family grave and stuff.
Makes sense.
I'm pretty sure that's what this is. So.
クリスちゃんでしょ、萌香さん、ルカ君、フェリスちゃん、
Right.
それ
She
と
don't
も
know.
う引っ越しちゃっていないけど、すずさん。
I mean, no, she doesn't. For some reason, she doesn't. I think even in her dreams, she might not necessarily know who shoots her. It could
No.
be more vague than that.
Like, yeah, we don't know.
She knows Morika because Morika is a lab member here. Because, you know, she actually went to see the thing.
すごいね。
So she's just like, oh, okay, we're friends.
I'm a little tired. Sorry. On this well line, they all became lab members. However, not a single one of them has sent a D-mail.
Oh, because we canceled them all. Because letting them do that fucked us over big time.
ラボができたばっかりの頃はね、オカリンはあんまり面白そうじゃなかったけど、
Team.
最近はね、とっても楽しそうなんだよ。
Welchen Team?
Which hour?
Is that how she sees it?
そんなオカリンを見てるとね、
Yeah, because she actually, you know, looks at
マユシンは
you.
嬉しくなって
And she's pretty sharp, so she just contemplates about people. It's just that science does not interest her whatsoever.
賑やかだとウキウキしてくる
And
し、
she's very good at interpersonal relationships.
特にクリスちゃんはね、アメリカの有名な本に論文が載ったりして、とっても頭がいいんだよ。
Yeah.
America explain.
マユシーは憧れちゃうのです。タイムマシンだって作っちゃうぐらいなんだから。あ、これはオカリンとダルくんも一緒に作ってたけどね。
Don't forget, they made it too!
They helped.
Yeah.
Then Mayuri falls silent. What could she be thinking? Death.
でもね、たまに思うんだ。最初、マユシーが押しかけて、ラボに二人きりだった時のこと。学校が終わってラボに行くとね、オカリンはいないの。でね、お部屋の片付けしたり、
Is that a middle school uniform?
飾り付けたりしてるうちに、オカリンが少し遅れてやってきて、
It could also be a high school uniform. There's no telling.
No, this is
This
usually
is-
the dark ones I associate with middle school.
Yeah, but they're not necessarily.
No.
I'm just more thinking like this is before Daru joined, and I can't remember
マ
exactly
ユ
when
シ
the
ー
lab
が
was
おかえ
formed.
りって言
So.
うと、オカリンはただいまとは言わ
Because
な
I'm
く
pretty
て、
sure at least
Kokoro.
last school year she was still middle
偉
school.
そうに答えてた。その後は毎
Right
日
now
2
it's
時
also
間
winter
ぐらい
uniform.
二人
Clearly.
でぼんやり
So
過ごして、一緒に電車でお
that could
家
also be
に
why
帰
it's
るの。
dark.
Yeah.
Because they have different uniforms
Mm.
for that.
その2時間はね、会話なんてほとんどなくて、
おいしい
でも嫌な沈黙とかじゃなくて、
That's funny.
ただそこにいるって
森田の
いう感
おいし
じで
い、牛乳 That's what it said! Fucking milk, I swear to God.
二人で並んでソファーに座って、オカリンはラボの作戦計画書みたいなのを書いてて、マユシーは漫画読んだりゲームしたりして、たまに思い出したようにね、一緒にお菓子を食べてた。
Snake.
とてもゆっくり優しく時間が流れてて、それでもいいかななんて
Just
思っ
drinking
たり。
warm milk.
Some people like that.
Yeah, I know.
It's popular for a lot of people who like at least in America. I understand that like it's a lot of people, or at least in media. I can't say.
You can't tell from own experience because you haven't been there and don't
Haven't
know
been
that
there.
many people who talk
No.
about this.
But in media, it seems very common that like for children who can't
Yeah.
sleep, they get warm milk.
Yeah. I mean, it is supposed to be, you know, kind of relaxing, and it's, you know, a substitute for getting like tea, which some children don't like, or hot cocoa, which
Sugar.
is sugar and all other kinds of stuff in the cocoa powder. So it's just, you know, the healthy and cheaper alternative to getting something warm. And it is winter, so it's probably pretty cold in there.
本当に人質になっちゃったみたいだなとか
Considering the insulation in Japanese homes usually
一
suck!
人でへへって笑ったり
Okay. Though today it wouldn't be that cheap.
I don't know in Japan,
No.
but it's still cheaper than cocoa.
Yeah.
Is my point.
オカリンはニコニコしてるマユシーを見て
Milk is
ね
expensive.
こういうの
Yeah.
何かいいことでもあったのか？
Like it has more than doubled in price since we were kids.
And most of it's because of the wars.
Even without it, it was just
Yeah, but most of it's because it skyrocketed because of the wars lately.
which wars?
The Ukraine and stuff. Now possibly Iran.
Milk? But milk is produced in Denmark.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Why?
Inflation, prices. So producing milk has gotten more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with wars. They raise inflation.
うんあのねいいことはなかったけどあったよ
What?
Well, not really, but kinda.
Yes. Not really. Kinda.
Mayo the answer.
幻想を見たのだな。それはもしかすると機関の幹部の一人、通称イリュージョンコンダクターからの攻撃である可能性がある。
Sure thing, Bubby.
そっかじゃあ気をつけなきゃで
Just
も
playing
ね
along with
きっと
it.
そのイリュージョンコダクさんっていう人は
Mr. Illusion Kid Hogger? Nice. She just understood the word conductor.
コンダクターだ。
その人はきっと悪い人じゃないと思うな
Huh? That's supposed to be a panda.
I don't know. It's cute.
It was nothing, just meaningless chatter to pass the time.
それはマヨシーにはすごく
Are you
心地いい
suing on it?
なんだか泣きそうなくらい嬉しくて
Oh, hello,
このまま
Hello!
ずっと続いてほしいなって思ってた
Al. We're just eavesdropping on Mayosi's conversation with her dead grandmother.
あ今の
Nothing to see here.
嫌ってわけじゃないんだよ最近ねオカリンと話す時間ちょっと減っちゃった
Because he's been busy fucking trying to save your ass without letting you in on that you're trying to save her ass.
だからねマヨシーは寂しくなっちゃったのかもしれないね
It's true, I haven't had time to talk to her lately, but that's because I've been fighting to prevent her death.
Yeah. Sure, legitimate reason, but she doesn't know that, so, you know.
To keep her dreams from coming true. Again and again and again.
And again, and again, and again.
Also that Mayoshi will keep smiling. Never again. I never again want to see her cry like she did on the day her grandmother died.
でもねオカリンの重荷にはなりたくないんだ
I never thought of her as a burden.
マヨシーはいつもオカリンに迷惑かけてばっかりだから
You know, sometimes it's okay to be a burden.
おばあちゃん
Sometimes people don't mind, okay, Mayoshi? That's kind of the thing you have to realize. People be like, oh, I don't want to be a burden, but sometimes they're like, I don't mind being a burden because I enjoy being around you regardless. Even if you are a burden at times.
このままでいい。
Yeah, that's what... Exactly. You can stay exactly who you are.
オカリンだ
She's just happy to see him.
すごいねどうしてここにいるって分かったの
人質がどこにいるのか、俺は常に把握しているの
Also,
だ。
it's not that hard to figure out. It's like, you're not a coma, you're not in the lab. You're here. This is a given. There are no other places you could be.
人質
It's a summer vacation.
だからお前は、俺の手からは逃れられん。絶対にだ。
そっかでもねあんまり無理したらダメだよマユシーはねちょっぴり心配なのです
お前に心配されるほどこの
遠鏡は
山ではないのだ。マユリ
I had to say it.
話せる時が来たらすべて話す。
ほえ
What? They're so cute. It's
それ
like
までお前
fucking
は
Hanyu saying
何も変わらずにいてくれ。
all the time.
オカリ帰ろう
帰る前に団子を食べるんだろ。
もちろんだよ
It's been too long since I
You
heard
were
that song.
doing the sandwich song with that.
Yeah, I was.
It's called Dango, Dango, Dango.
Dango, 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 daikazuku. Oh,
You skipped that shit.
Akiba is empty again today. The otaku have all made the exodus to Komima for the second day of Batsuru.
That's a battery.
I remember what I heard yesterday, the feelings Mayuri expressed at her grandmother's grave. After I escorted Mayuri home from the cemetery, I spent the whole night racking my brain for a third option, a way out of this mess.
Good luck with that.
Kill Kurisu. Kill Kurisu. My thoughts were a jumble, ideas coming and going too fast to judge which were right and which were wrong.
There's no right or wrong answer.
Are you hot or are you cold? But
Both.
of course,
Both is good. I'm always both cold and hot.
there isn't a right choice here. But isn't it bad to be both?
Yes.
Wouldn't you rather want to be in the middle?
I would rather be none.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Not too cold, not
Not
too
existing
warm.
then.
Yeah, not there. I don't exist.
Do not perceive.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, there isn't a right choice here. For, in the end, it always comes back to the same question. Who do I let die? And no matter how I try to dance around it, the answer is always the same. I can't choose.
Hello there, Kurisu. Just laying on the fucking roof.
Mm.
Like it's the most normal Japanese thing to do in this game. Everyone lays on the fucking roof.
Well, you can, have the sky above you.
Yeah, I know. It's just the roof is such a fucking anime thing, okay?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And most of the time they're actually closed off. They're like locked, so it's like not even you're not even allowed to be there.
No, some animes do do say this, like, you're not supposed to be up here, and they're like, eh.
Yeah, and whatever, and then they get the fucking whatever person who said that on their side, and then whatever, who cares?
Yeah.
It's like, no, if the faculty found out, you would not be allowed up there again.
Is she alright?
Hello there.
岡部か。
生きてたか。
I mean, okay. I guess you can make a little joke.
そっか。ここだとあんたと会っちゃう可能性があること忘れてた。
何をしていたんだ。
考え事。
Not to mention this whole building is off limits.
Yeah. This entire fucking street's off limits right now, still.
そうか。
Was she
Unless they
thinking-
were stopped us before. So, whatever.
No. Was she thinking about her death?
Most likely.
邪魔になっているようだから。俺はもう行く。
うん。
Just then, something cold lands on the tip
It's
of my nose.
raining!
An evening shower. It's only going to get more intense and quickly. Kurisu hasn't moved a muscle.
おい、雨が降ってきてるぞ。
ああ。
She didn't even notice.
She's acting strange, like her mind is elsewhere. Like,
Because it is?
like
She
as
literally said she was thinking! Of course her mind would be somewhere else!
it's almost as if somebody's told her she's gonna die.
Yeah, if we have to save Mayuri, she has to be dead, and she said that's okay to you.
Anyway, she's been thinking about.
Sorry, I hit the mic. Oh no, it hit her nose! Her snoot!
Oop, the snoot.
And in true Japanese raining fashion, it just
Torrential rain all of a sudden.
yeah, even though it's not actually, you know, the rain
Season.
time. No, it's not rain season.
No. What the heck?
びっくり。
夕立を甘く見たな。
もっと早く忠告してよ。
We
おかげ
did!
で下着までびしょ濡れじゃない。
Because we needed to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
右に同じく。
Well, at least he doesn't do
こ
anything
の暗
about
さ
it.
に
He's
助
just
けられ
like,
たな、
Sandman.
女子よ。
どういう意味？
I love how it took a while to figure out what he meant.
もし、
Oh, hello
この
there.
時間が営業していたら、今頃お前のあられもない
Ah,
姿が
anime.
多くの人
Yeah.
間の前にあらわにされていただろう。
あんたも
God damn it.
変態だってこと忘れてた。
You forgot?
自分から下着までびしょ濡れだと申告しておいて、よく言う。
I mean, that's also fair. Hello, fan service! Yeah! You thought we were done with fan service after fucking Moika? Think again! We need to
Okay, I
make
don't
more
think...
chemistry between these two.
No. I do not think you should classify Morika's stuff as fan service. It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, but it was still fan service. It just evoked the wrong feelings. It can be uncomfortable and still be fan service. You're just sitting there like, is it? Yes.
No, I'm
We even
just
we even
sitting here
discussed
like,
it.
no.
We even discussed it. It's like they knew what they were doing.
Oh yeah, they know what they were doing. I
That's
get
why I'm saying
that,
it's
but
fan service.
rape does not equal fan service.
Oh, that's not what I was talking about. I was just talking about her cleavage.
Yeah, but still,
That was all I was referring to here.
Yeah.
Not everything else.
no. But because of the situation, no.
Yeah. I know that, but before that, we talked about before he toppled her. Let's say that.
When she threw the
She
table through the door?
She was just standing there like for like 10 minutes because she started discussing it.
I suppose. I guess. But considering what followed...
Yeah, I know, but it was still fan service in that regard.
I would like to not think of it as that.
No, that's up to you. But yes, hello fan service.
Time to hug. To stay warm.
冷えるか。
だから脱いで乾かせって？ふざけないで。変態の手に引っかかるもんか。
Yeah, I mean, at least in the original game, while they do talk about this,
少し落ち着け。
they don't show her bra through her sprite because this isn't the CG. So
Yeah.
So it's kind of just a, it's not as awkward
And,
because they just talk about it and it can just be funny without it staring us in the face.
Yeah.
I understand why the anime chose to do it because they were referring to it, but it's still just straight in your face. Nothing but boobs.
I mean, they didn't have to...
They didn't have to zoom in!
They didn't have to only have her boobs in the window.
They did not. They could just, like they did with the other one where she was just sitting normally and you could just see it.
Yeah.
But,
from a distance.
Yeah. But whatever. Anime. I'm used to it at this point.
Not to mention how clearly, like, also now, it should still be that way, but it's not, because now it's no longer important.
Yeah.
So therefore, we're not going to focus on that.
Also, it costs too much money to make.
That too.
Too much effort, too much money.
Yeah.
Too expensive.
I suppose it'd be cheaper to just have her be naked.
Yeah, it would. Because of the effect.
それ以上喋ると、あんたの大脳新皮質をポン酢につけて高級料亭で提供してやるんだ。
Cerebral neocortex with ponzu sauce! That's the reason why I really like Kurisu. It's also just because I understand literally everything she says. And I just find it fucking hilarious that she could say stuff like that.
Please spare me that horror.
夕立ならすぐに止むわよね。それまで待つか。
I mean, cerebral neocortex is just your cortex as you know it.
It's a new cortex.
Yes, which is everything except for like the inner part of your big brain.
New.
Yeah.
I didn't read that. Nope, that was somebody who said it. Okay.
Never mind.
なんで？
喋るなと言ったのはお前だ、クリスティーナ。
What?
She did?
No, I'm just more like, where are they going with this scene?
近くに来ないでよ。
Uh-huh.
今ぐらいの距離が限界だから。これ以上離れるとは言わないけど、これ以上近づいたら押し返すからな。
Sure.
Oh, how scary.
Also, she's only saying this because she's Sunsun right now. The fact that she's like recognizing that they're close means that there's something more going on here for her.
Now that I've gotten a little closer, I realize that she's even more drenched than I thought. Oh, it'll take a while for her to air dry.
こっち見んな。
Looking away from her, I notice that my lab coat is torn at the shoulder. Oh no.
屋上から避難した時にどこかに引っ掛けたか。
岡部ってドジっ子だったの？
俺はマッドサイエンティスト属性であってドジっ子属性など持っていない。
Also, this kind of like banter is just, I don't know, it brings a lot of chemistry out in these two. Like, Mayoshi is adorable, but clearly Okabe gets more out of being with her. Intellectually. Stimulating wise.
That doesn't mean it has to be romance.
Oh no! I mean, between him and Mayuri is not romance at the very least.
No.
Which I am very happy about.
Yeah.
I know that the childhood friend never gets it, but I just like that even though you get an ending where you choose her, it's not because you're romantically involved with her.
Well, say that to the new anime. You know, the one where it's like, can a guy and a girl stay friends? Where it's like, it's the main character who has this friend, female friend at school, and then suddenly his childhood friend transfers to the school. And hilarity ensues, and apparently they get together. The main character and the childhood friend. As far as I can tell from stuff I've seen
there are some,
online.
but it's just a trope that the childhood friend never gets together with the main character.
Unless the childhood friend is the younger sister.
Yeah, but then that's the whole premise.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of glad that it doesn't go that way, because like Mayoshi's just not mature enough for that kind of stuff at all.
No.
He's not the kind of character you can get in a romantic relationship at the moment.
No.
Whereas Kurisu, who's clearly the same age as him, has much more in common with him, and is mature enough. You can get romantically involved with her. You won't do it in this ending because you choose Mayuri.
Yeah. Fuck Kurisu.
But
ソーイングセットだとお前が
Oh my god!
Didn't you just have an ad on your phone?
Yeah.
And now there's another one?
Oh well, I'm choosing it while we're playing because then I can get speeds up.
Oh, okay. Phone games.
Yeah. But I'm doing it while I'm doing something else. So. That's why.
実験大好きっ子のくせにそんな家庭的なものを
You're not supposed to be domestic. Probably something she, got.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just because suing kids in Japan is seen as such a wife material thing.
I know, but
so he didn't expect her to be this kind of person. He expected her to be more, like a strong and independent woman.
Domestic.
Who defies these normal Japanese values.
Oh well.
実験大好きっ子であると同時に家庭的な女の子かもしれないじゃない。
Domekano.
No, we don't talk about that show here.
家庭的な女の子なのか
Or manga for that matter. Shit ending. Sadly. It was doing quite well until they were like... honestly, it felt kind of Deus Ex Machina, the ending. And it was just not great, honestly.
相対的に見れば家庭的かもね。と言っても日本の女子高生の家庭的女の子指数がどれくらいか知らないけど。
I mean, fair. You've been in America for the past 7 years. There's an index
for that? First I've heard of it.
God damn it, that was clearly not what she meant.
濡れてるから針が通りにくいな。
No, really.
本当に偶然持っていたのか
しつこい。そんなに私がソーイングセット持ってたら悪いの
Also, what is
time leaped?
What is a sewing kit?
It's one of those like small ones where you have a few needles and a few small threads. Most more common in Japan to have it.
Okay.
That's what you're asking.
I have no idea what it's supposed to look like.
No, it is pretty small.
Okay.
So it's something you can have in your bag. Just you just have the essentials.
She has no bag.
She might have pockets.
What?
She might have pockets.
Oh yeah.
So.
Her coat clearly has pockets.
Yeah. Don't question it.
I have questions.
悪いとは言っていないが、まるで狙ったかのようだったからな。
Like I said, she time-leaped.
つまり
Kimli.
あんたが服を破ってしまうのを見越してあらかじめ用意していたって言ってもらいたいんですね。わかります。
Alright,
Okay, I was like, what the fuck did you do?
I'll ran my finger over it
Yeah.
while it's open.
Oh no! And then it stung.
そんなわけあるか。
Yeah. Because my finger is not the cleanest.
No.
それと勘違いしないでほしいんだけど、別に好きで
It's not a fiction because I want to anything, baka. Such a fucking textbook tsundere sometimes.
You know, I used to love tsunderes.
I still like them.
I'm having a bit of a harder time with them these days.
I mean, I still like them, but often I want something else than just a standard.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, I get she's written in 2010, so you kind of have to look it through those standards.
Yeah.
There she was a breath of fresh air among tsunderes, so there's just been a lot of things, you know, a lot of
Better.
yeah, and
things.
just, you know, things based on her as well has come out, so
Yeah. But though it doesn't detract from stuff I used to like necessarily. It's not like I no longer like stuff that I used to like. Or characters. Like, how are you supposed to hate the female main character from Zero no Tsukaima? Like, she
goes through shit.
She is the tsundere.
She's one of the big ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Together with main character from Taiga from Toradora and Shana from Shakugan no Shana, which are all played by the same voice actress.
Does she voice Lotte?
I don't know.
I think her name is Lotte. It's a little weird. Sometimes they translate it to Aristot. Aristote. Yeah, it is Lotte. Or Rotte, as it would be in Japanese.
Yeah,
Rotte no Omocha.
But yeah, in English it is Astarotte.
Yeah, it's a little weird why that's the case. Yes, it's an itchy, of course it's an itchy.
Why is this there?
Cookie me
it's the
idea.
same.
Yeah,
Cookie me idea.
of course. Makes sense. She's also, like, you know, a very classic, typical tsundere. But, you know, I was young and
Yeah.
didn't know better. I mean, for its time, it was also, you know, enjoyable.
出たなツンデレセリフ。
茶化すな。あんたが偶然服を破って私は偶然ソーイングセットを持っていた。
Coincidence?
出ている。それ
Uh-huh.
だけ。
Sure thing, buddy.
偶然ね。まさ
I
か
don't believe you.
タイムリープしているということはないよな。
つまりあんたが服を破ってしまったからタイムリープして事前にソーイングセットを用意したって言ってもらいたいんですね。わかります。
The fucking otaku speak between these two right now.
そんなわけあるか、そんなわけあるか。大事なことなので2回言いました。Understand?
Comprendes?
No, she said understand.
Yeah, I know, but
So how are they supposed to change that?
I know. Sometimes sometimes it's French, sometimes it's German.
Yeah.
Depends a little on the
This is Spanish.
localization. Yeah. Do you comprehend?
Yeah.
確かに。わざわざタイムリープして対策を練るならば、ソーイングセットではなくタオルを用意しておくのが先だからな。
Fair, yeah.
何それ皮肉文句ばっかり
You say, but you're smiling.
Hmm.
Just gonna point that out.
ほら
He might not see that, so.
No. I know. I'm talking to her.
Hmm.
ありがとう。
He fell down!
Something happened.
She threw it at him. Oh, but maybe he was already sitting down, I guess.
He was
yeah.
sitting down.
Yeah.
敵については暗くて確認できないけど
It might
も
be
し自分
shit!
出来が悪くても私の腕のせいじゃないこの暗さのせいよ
Sure.
ちなみに糸の色についても何が出るかお楽しみに
色もランダムなのか。
She could see.
黒か赤かピンク確率は3分の1
It's pink!
ピンクが出ないように祈る。
It's pink!
Oh, damn. That voice of yours really hits.
Now you know how I feel when you yawn.
Is it that bad? Are you sure?
Yeah, it's very like reverb. There's a lot of
Yeah,
reverb.
but here it's like it's giving me a headache.
It's,
Okay.
it's when you just hit the right tone.
Yeah.
Nice.
1 second of silence, and suddenly we have nothing to say. It must be because our conversation yesterday.
結論は出た
Yet.
It's time for you to make a choice, Okabe.
I know what she means. That's why I cannot answer.
まだ悩んでるの
Are you impatient?
あんたってまゆりのこと好きなんでしょ
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
何
Excuse me? What?
ただの錯覚かもしれないけど私の心の中に奇妙な記憶というかデジャブみたいなものがある
God damn it, you remember too?
そこではあんたはまゆりを助けようと必死になってて一人で傷つきながらそれでも前に突き進もうとしてるの
Kurisu too?
そんな岡部が私に相談をしてきてそのひたむきに頑張ってる姿を見て私も力になってあげたいと思ったりって別に
Here we go
って
again!
思ったわけじゃないからな
Kurisu!
あくまでまゆりを助けたいだけであって
God damn it, Kurisu! Just stay true to your feelings, god damn it! I mean, she will in her ending. At the very least.
Sundere, more like that is Sun.
とにかく私にはなぜかそんな錯覚が記憶のように残ってる
Some child is running around in the apartment. Somewhere. Doop, 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 doop.
So Kurisu is the same. She still has faint memories from previous world lines.
自己分析してみたけど、夢で見たものを現実と思い込んでるのか、単なる願望か、それぐらいの結論しか出なかった。ただ、これだけははっきりしてる。あんたはまゆりを助けるべきなのよ。
怖くないのか。
怖っ。
やば
やばい。
やばFucking love that word.
Except it can be used for so many things.
That's why I love it. You can use for basically any like
Exclamation.
yeah, any like reaction.
It's like, is it hot? Yaba!
Yeah. Is it scary? Yaba! Is it fucking delicious? Yaba!
To save Maori, I must undo the current world line.
Yes.
If I do that, Kurisu will die.
なんだか廃墟に迷い込んだみたい。まるで世界中の電源が切られて。
Be quiet.
That's some weird lighting.
Yes.
私たちだけ取り残されたみたい。
Supposed to, you know, evoke the feeling of loneliness, sadness.
ふと思うんだ。もしあんたがベータ世界線に行ったとする。みんなも一斉にそっちに移動するとしたら、私だけは移動できない。私だけが取り残される。
Like you're gonna be alone in that world line? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, potentially, because you know she's supposed to be dead in that world line, so she can't go with them, but everyone else can. Still philosophical. There's no like scientific reason for this.
No, but I'm just trying to, you know,
It's still-
parse
yeah.
what she means.
She'll be left behind because she cannot go with them.
Yeah.
Because she's dead.
But will she be alone? Will everybody else just disappear? Is that what she means? I don't really get.
Because it's a theoretical thing, so whatever it's
Sister.
like mentally alone or physically alone, that's
この場所みたいになっちゃうのかな。
it's hard to know. But I believe she means that she'll be alone.
所詮
こ
こ
in
れ
this
も仮
world.
説の一つだけど。
俺は
I need to say it. Say what?
お前も救う。まゆりだけじゃなくてお前も。
できもしないこと言わなくていい。怖くないか、
She says with a stone face.
さっき聞いた。
I mean, you can
怖いに
express
決まってるでしょ。
emotions without having facial emotions show.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was just her voice.
That's what I
didn't-
do.
Her voice didn't fit her face. That's
No,
all I'm
I mean
saying.
that's often how it is in animation,
自分が消えるかもしれない。
at least in anime.
自分だけが取り残されるかもしれない。
Not that you have to you know go over the top or anything, but you know just a little hint of something.
あるいはあんただけが
Duty
この世
free.
界線からいなくなるかもしれない。
What? We're at an airport or something?
No, I've told you this before.
I know.
For tourists, you can
I
get
know.
it basically duty free. Anywhere.
I am aware. I was just making a joke.
Okay.
Jeebus.
I thought you were just being ignorant again. How am I supposed to know?
誰もあんたがいなくなったことを認識してない世界がずっと続いてい
How are
て、
you supposed to know?
私は何事もなかったかのようにアメリカに帰るかもしれない。かもしれない。かもしれない。かもしれない。そんないろんな可能性を考えて、
その度に絶望的な気分になる。でもだからマユリを見殺しにしろなんて言えると思う？
クリス
Fair.
もうなんか寒いな。
You're gonna ruin it some more, Apollo?
Yeah. I mean, I think he was more interested in it because it had a metal thing and metal shiny.
Yeah.
So he was biting up by the metal thing.
Mm.
And then he bit through the rope like an absolute buffoon while sitting on it.
All new.
Mm-hmm.
And then he breaks it.
Mm-hmm.
濡れてる服着てる青年。たく
What?
ダメだ。こんなの全然論理的じゃない。仮説にすらなってない。全部根拠のない妄想。こんなしょうもない妄想を垂れ流す脳の機能をカットしてやりたい。
Good luck finding the specific place for that.
Mm.
Because that's a lot of small places.
Kurisu has always been calm when faced with the unknown. I've always admired her for that. I thought she was facing this calmly too. But I was wrong. Behind her cool facade, she was struggling to cope with the knowledge that her very existence was in jeopardy.
I mean, yeah. Who wouldn't?
She was fighting that fear all alone, and now it has finally come to the surface. Of course, she's afraid. However brilliant she may be, she's still just an 18-year-old girl.
Yeah.
聞いて、岡部。両方救うのは無理。そうでしょ。
Says who?
どうあがいたって確率は
Says
2分の
everything we
1
know
な
up until now.
Mm-hmm.
だが
の。だがじゃない。
All the
私の
buts.
結論は変わらない。
But.
マユリを助けて。
そう簡単に諦めろっていうのか。お前を見捨てろっていうのか。そんなのできるはずがないだろ
う。できるかできないかじゃない。あんたをやらなくちゃいけない。それしか道はない。
ダメだ。お前は俺たちの大切な仲間だ。俺はお前も見捨てない。
岡部。
It's always like this when she scolds me. Always the same glare.
他に解決策があるの？ないんでしょ。私はマユリを犠牲にしてまで生きていたくない。もしマユリを助けなかったらあんたを一生恨むから。
Go into another time loop? Stay there forever? Everything's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's sad. Nobody dies.
Yeah, except that he just goes to range. You've seen that.
Yeah.
ここにいるのにこんなのあんまりだ。
These unnecessary feelings.
ありがとう。私のためにそこまで苦しんでくれて。でももう十分。私は大丈夫だから。あとはマユリのことだけ考えて。
I need to decide here and now. I need to determine the future of the world. I have already chosen.
すまない。
Yes.
Hmm.
We're now entering
Oh,
Biody
no.
ending territory.
Yeah. Ow.
まゆりだけはどうしても救いたいから。
I thought they were gone, but here we are. Yeah.
Oh no.
お前を 助けられない。
When I finish, I feel as if a great weight has left my shoulders. And at the same time, as if 1,000 needles are stabbing into my heart. Ow.
さてと先に帰る。
帰るってどこへ？
To America?
アメリカ。
ラボに決まってるでしょ。服を乾かさないと。シャワーも浴びたいし。
In that case, we should go back together.
No, she doesn't want to go back with you.
But before I can suggest it, Kurisu beats me to the punch as if she's reading my mind.
Damn.
I'm surprised I was able to do that.
Yeah.
あんた
What
は
is
そ
this?
こでずぶ濡れのまましばらく待ってて。
Stabbing? Sure.
Nice.
Yes. We can't go back together. That's her verdict.
I mean, you literally just said, sorry, I'm gonna save Myodi, so that means you have to die.
Sorry, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, so, you know, she probably wants to be alone, so she can cry alone.
Even though it's the middle of summer. And the air conditioning isn't working. I can't stop shivering. There's no way I can look Kurisu in the eye anymore. Well, you won't have to do that for long.
No.
Ha!
Oh my god.
I realized. Sorry. Got him!
God fucking damn it. Poor Okabe.
I don't do well with that stuff.
No, I know.
I realize that part of me is glad that we didn't have to return to the lab together. Barely any sound, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
My self-loathing echoes in the darkness. Darkness. I wait about 2 hours before returning to the lab. Kurisu is already gone when I get there. I already got in touch with Daru. The hacking starts tomorrow afternoon. I chose Mayuri. I will let Kurisu die. Ow. Showering didn't soften the wrenching pain in my heart. Really? Yes, really?
誰かいますか？
Hello, buddy.
オカリンだ。
どうした？
なんとなく来てみたの。
Maybe I should explain the situation to Mayuri.
最近ね、オカリンと話す時間ちょっと減っちゃった。
Yes, explain it to her before she forgets.
でもね、
Well, it's about sharing the
オ
burden,
カ
you
リ
know?
ンの
I
重
know.
荷
Even
に
if
は
just
な
for a
り
little
たく
bit.
ない
She
んだ。
does deserve to know.
Yes, she does. Can I really let it end like this? I mean, we won't, but... Game.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I tell her what Kurisu is sacrificing for her sake?
もしかしてシャワー浴びてたの？
No.
オカリン、シャンプーのいい匂いがするね。
That's so
い
Japanese.
やもん
Lady.
か。
そうね。コミマ、行かなかったよ。
Right, it's Kumima Day still.
Yes, it's on the third day that she dies.
Yeah.
Today is the second.
Yeah.
なぜだ？
オカリンのこと気になっちゃったのです。オカリンの辛そうな顔を思い出したらね、コミマを楽しんでなんかいられないなって。だから有明まで行ったけど参加せずに帰ってきたの。
そうか。悪かったな。心配かけて。
Should I tell her? Yes. Or should I keep her in the dark? No.
最近ね。
Oh god, god damn it, game!
オカリンと話す時間。
You literally just showed this to us like 20 seconds ago.
Why won't you just let me die?
Please, let Latus die! This is fucking East
だからね。
all over again.
マユシーは寂しくなっちゃったのかもしれないね。
Uh-huh.
マユリ、もし俺がお前に隠し事をしてるって言ったらどう思う？
実はオカリンとクリスちゃんは付き合っていますっていう
That's no.
びっくり
No, no, not in this ending, Mayuri.
I hate it has to be dating.
なぜそうなる？
It's not that I don't like. Yes, I am a romantic,
Yeah.
but no, I don't dislike romance
No.
in stories. I do like it quite a bit. I don't know. I don't like them being together.
I mean, it's not like you see much
オ
of
カリ
it,
ンとクリスちゃんはとっても仲がいいでしょ。二
honestly.
人はお似合いだと思うな。
Unless you play Zero, I guess.
Even then,
Yeah.
I mean, sure, there's more Kurisu interaction there,
そんな
but
話をし
it's
ているん
under
じゃないんだ。
special circumstances.
ああ、
So
全部話して
not to
ほしい
mention,
なんて思ってな
Okabe
いよ
is。not in the state of mind where he can fall in love with anyone. He's
人質
suffering
だか
from
らね。
depression and PTSD.
どっちかっていうと、
Big time.
何にも教えてもらえないのが普通だもん。
Even the endings in that game aren't like character specific.
Mm.
They still have a character name, but then
そんな話をしているんじゃないんだ。
like whether we end up with those people.
Mm.
It's not as isolating as this is.
It's a very not very wide towel.
No, it's probably meant for the neck normally.
Probably.
It's a small
Mayashi
towel
wa-
you usually use in like an onsen.
Mm.
オカリンの重荷にはなりたくないよ。
Sure is quite the weather they have for the concert or festival.
Ah, serve some fucking right.
Wow. Again.
I don't care about the festival,
だ
so
からオカリンが言ってくれるま
I
で
like that
待
it's
つ
raining. It
の。
means it's colder.
I don't think it's raining. Right
No,
now.
but it's
But
definitely
it's-
colder.
Yeah,
so
it's colder. And this was also humid as fuck,
yes,
which means people need to drink a fuck ton
yeah.
to, not have a stroke. Essentially, heat stroke. Well, not necessarily heat stroke, but
Well, if you get like dehydrated enough, you'll get heat stroke. Yes,
yeah.
that's true.
So, yeah. Okay.
昨日もそう言ったよ。
一生
I liked him with Faris
言わ
the
ないかも
most,
し
to
れ
be
ないぞ。
honest. Simply because they are both weird love.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's also the one I had the
Mm.
least trouble with.
Hmm. Everyone has like their own
とっても
character,
気になっ
honestly,
ちゃうけど
that they like the most.
でもしょうがないか
Like
な
again, my favorite character is Suzuha, but I don't want her to be together with Okabe.
No.
That's just fucking weird.
Yeah.
And Suzuha's just not that kind of person.
Get together
ever.
with my friend's
daughter.
daughter?
That's weird. Also, Suzuha's just not that kind of person.
No.
Because of the way she was brought up,
Yeah.
love was not really a thing.
No.
So it doesn't make sense.
その隠していることが
Like, I
お前
definitely
に関係して
see
いることでも
that he has the best, like, general chemistry with Kurisu, but some people still may not like that as much as other characters.
Hmm.
Like, those two characters were literally written to have, like, good chemistry, despite her being, like, despite having the worst first impressions.
Hmm.
マユシーに
俺はお前を傷つけた
Oh, I
くな
will
く
say
て
though, the relationship
話さない
between
でいるんだ。
Daru and Suzuha's mom is adorable.
Hmm.
It's fucking adorable.
その
It's
せい
like
でオカリンは辛い顔してるのかな
it's pure, it's awkward, it's flustering, it's
Yeah.
fluffy. It's actually really, really cute considering, you know, what Daru says.
Hmm.
Just because he says that and he has those fantasies does not mean that he's gonna react like that
He
in
ain't
a
got
real
no
relationship.
spine.
No! And his fucking, like,
He's all bark, no
Suzuha's
bite.
mom is fucking pretty. So
Mm.
everyone always makes a joke of how the fuck, right?
Yeah.
How the fuck does she like him and stuff? And while Suzuha's just over there like, yes! Get together! I need to be born! It's fucking hilarious.
だらね話してほしいな
She's just trying to put them
オカリンが
together.
辛そうなの見たくないもん
それでお前は傷ついてもいいっていうのか
昨日もさっきも言ったよマユシーはオカリンの重荷になりたくないって
You keep saying that.
Mm.
あの
I don't
ね
think it means what you think it
マユ
means.
シーがおばあちゃんのことで苦しかった時オカリンはマユシーを人
I mean,
質
that
にし
doesn't
て
mean
く
she
れ
doesn't
たで
think.
しょ
No, I know, but it was more of a joke,
Yeah.
honestly.
Because what she says in Japanese definitely applies to how she feels.
Mm.
Which I couldn't translate to something else but
だからね。
burden in English, honestly.
No, no, no.
もしオカリンが苦しい時
Because she's
は
just saying that
マユシ
she's
ーが力になってあげ
she's
た
a
いって
heavyweight.
ずっと思ってたんだよ
with your arm.
No, not my arm.
Oh,
That's my heel.
oh, did you hit it?
And the
Hit on the foot?
foot/leg of this chair sure is metal,
Yeah, it sure is metal.
and it sure has corners,
It sure has.
and they hurt.
Yeah, of course they do.
Oh, gee, watch it. That was not nice.
マユシーなんかじゃ
Keep looking at the boobs.
Yeah.
ちっとも役に立たないかもしれないけど
Just sitting. Calmly.
What about letting her out?
What?
What about letting her out?
You can let her out if you want to. She's been out all day, though.
And I haven't seen her.
No, you've been sleeping all day.
Shut up.
That's probably it, yeah. Useful. Hermione's going to die tomorrow. I've been through it once before. She died protecting me, and her last words were, "I don't want to be a burden." No. She said that she was finally, able to be useful.
オカリンの
Of course it's warm. It's a UV lamp.
No! You don't have to fly. No, I'll put you over here.
Hello, Paris. Hi.
She's getting ready to fly over too. I'm like, you don't have to do that. We're going over there.
Hmm. Oh. on my head.
Shaking.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
lifted her slightly, so she's a little bit wet.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah. It's until we take a shower.
逆に
Mm.
立てたよ。
So this is what she meant.
Yeah. When she pushed him out of the way.
だからね、これ以上辛い顔しないでほしいな。
わかった。
Oh,
Hi!
where are we going?
Down. Add up on the table.
I'm just gonna... Okay, sure. Eat some dry bread. Stale dry bread.
Still breadcrumbs.
Mm. If that's how she feels, I'll tell her everything.
ここに座るんだ。
おやつ持ってきていい？
お前は空気が読めないな。
Oh my god. Can I bring snacks while we talk? My, we're having a serious conversation here. But I like snacks.
Do we
こ
have
れ
to
から
listen to
話す
all
こと
this?
は全部事実だ。
No, I don't think so.
I hope
お
not.
前が見た夢とも関係している。
There are some things I think we listen to, but he's gonna leave some things like
お前
out
の
in
ため
the
に
sense of the narrative of the game.
仲間を犠牲にするつもりだ。
おかり。
せいぜい後悔するがいい。
You still
have a little
mark on your beak.
狂気のマッドサイエンティストである法院京馬が行ってきた。
You're comfy. Yeah.
恐るべき所業の数々を聞いてな。
Sure.
Is that to not? I don't know.
He doesn't know how to handle the situation, so he just switched over to his whole Kyoba persona.
And so I begin. I speak as the mad scientist whose foolish experiments brought everything to ruin. I start with the first raid in the lab, tell Mayuri how Morika killed her. Next I tell about Suzuha and Fares, about Lukaku, Morika, FB, and Nai. I describe their fates in every detail. And finally I tell her about Kurisu.
The thing I forgot through most of the game.
マキセ・クリスを生贄として俺は新たなる世界へと旅立つのだ。以上がこの俺法院京馬が考えた壮大なる計画、その名もメイドインヘブンである。
Not the low battery.
The plan called Made in Heaven.
I have forgotten if I put new batteries into the other one.
I don't know.
Because we ain't got no more batteries.
No, I don't think you have.
Pearls.
Oh, the engine's starting! There's no
Oh.
fucking saying she has strong wings when she does that
Yeah.
all the time. She's like, she's very strong. I'm like, yeah!
Strong wings.
Yeah, you got your strong wings. You're very healthy.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, you look, there's a new telephone coming out!
JoJo reference?
What?
What?
Oh, the Made in Heaven? I think that might be a JoJo reference. I'm
Yeah.
not exactly
Naze.
sure, actually.
そんな顔をしている。
They're not in the first 3 parts, and I don't know too much about part 4 and onwards,
おかりん
so...
も
But it could
クリ
be!
スちゃんも
Just like Shining Finger is.
苦しんでたんだね。なのにマユシ
So
は
it's not like it doesn't have, it also has a But I
ロッキーに
Refuse.
コスを作ってた
It's also a JoJo reference, so they definitely have some. Wouldn't be surprised if it
こんなの
is.
バカみたいだよ。
I mean, yeah, I would understand why she'd
何
feel
も知ら
stupid.
なかった。
お前が責任を感じる必要はないのだ。全てはこの俺による計画なのだからな。
All according to Chiyoko.
Yes, all according to
幻滅した
Keikaku.
か、まゆり。
No,
だが
Keikaku
俺
means
は
plan.
仲間を平気で犠牲にできる男。故にお前がベータ世界線に行きたくないと言っても、それを聞き入れるつもりはない。
Whether you like it or not.
Whoops!
お
I
前には
wasn't
俺の
reading
人
it,
質
I
と
was
し
just
て
listening to what he said,
絶
so
対
I
に
didn't
最
pay
後まで付き合っ
attention.
てもらうぞ。
That's why I'm here.
Yeah,
I don't know Japanese.
so yeah, I have to read.
I had to read.
世界に訪れる混沌。
I
これこそ
can't
が
read.
スタインズゲートの選
This
択な
time
のだ。
won't stop me, cause I can't read. Many good fucking memes came out of those lines that I can't read.
Yeah. Mayuri ignores my performance. She gets to her feet and lurches towards the door.
おい、どこ行く？
Run away!
That facial expression.
Yeah, I mean, this is all new animation, so I don't know what kind of budget they had for this.
Oh,
ねえオカリ、クリス
that's a little better.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same person who drew both of those keyframes, so
Yeah.
it's just, you know.
Yeah.
It's the supervisor's fault, not the key artist.
No.
Because the supervisor should have been like, maybe, you know,
That's not good
fix
enough.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like the character enough. Because you have to be very close to character model.
Yeah.
お見送りご苦労。
Hello, Kurisu.
そのスーツケース。まさか。
ああ、そういうことよ。
I'm going to Germany.
Why would you go to Germany?
Well, according to Ace Attorney, Germany is where you learn fast.
It's where all the geniuses go and skip grades and become prosecutors at the ripe age of 13.
Yeah.
帰るのか。アメリカに。
Yeah.
もともと8月の頭には帰る予定だったんだけど、どっかのマッドサイエンティストに捕まって予定より長めの滞在になっちゃった。もう私が手伝えることもないだろうし、後腐れなくって意味でもいいでしょ。
Is she doing this for me? No, she's doing it for herself, you dingus.
Doing what for herself?
Leaving.
Oh, yeah.
Was she trying to outrun her fear?
Who knows?
Possibly.
She just decided that she needed to leave this place, probably, at the very least.
She just didn't want to be here
Yeah.
any longer
Yeah.
than she needs to. It's not my right to stop her. Even if I did, it wouldn't change anything. Say, as planned, I will crack CERN's database and move to the beta world line. I've made my choice.
Decision.
I know. Same.
Okay.
What's the difference?
I mean, I think decision is a little bit more like based on your, what is it called? Fuck, I forget the word now.
Based on your choice?
No. It's more something that is based on the fact that you've like, you know, you've made up your mind about something.
But that's also a choice.
Yeah, but its choice is less serious. I can't find the right word. I don't know why.
Also, we don't know how the Japanese is originally, so it's hard to say if...
There's a difference between choice and decision in Japanese as well.
Yeah, but we don't know what they used.
I would assume they use the word sentaku, which is decision,
Mm-hmm.
instead of eranda, which is just choosing something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would assume.
But he's still choosing something. Ow.
Yes, but there's different connotations to it.
My arm is being stupid.
You know?
You want your pen? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Step on pen. You has caught her. You has caught a Pokemon.
He's a very cute Pokemon.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
You cannot force me, human.
Clearly can't. Look at her. She's caught now. It's just rather like try to get her to stop preening herself in general, I think would be the best.
Yeah, too much, at least. Yeah. Because that's where, like, you know, especially in the evening where she doesn't have much to do.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she doesn't have all the energy and stuff.
No.
So
It's also just, you know, the less she preens, the less the risk of her pulling something out just is in general. Just stopping her when she's
Mayuri?
preening. We can't stop her when she's in the cage, but otherwise just stop her.
Mm.
Yeah.
ほら
Until,
Mayuri.
you know, he stops getting new feathers and it stops being itchy, so you stop it. Yeah.
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 Then hopefully we can.
She's trying to keep thick so hard. Marvel's, you're so stupid. She's like, can I, no, wait, no. Can I wanna.
And hopefully keep it to a minimum when she does,
Yeah.
you know, get new feathers. Hold.
クリスち
どうしたの？
She don't want it.
No, but she was preening.
No! No! I don't want it! No! Is she chasing you? Ah!
Was that your papilla? Oh, what?
What?
Was that your papilla?
That depends on what that means.
You know, the specific spot.
The nipple?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was. Why can't you just say nipple? It's not like we don't say weird things here.
No, I know. I just like the scientific terms better.
Not everyone knows them, sadly.
Well,
Like me, for example.
Well, now you do.
I'll forget it soon enough. not by choice, but because I don't use it often enough, so I'll probably just, you know, forget it. Not, you know, no longer know it, but I won't be able to ascertain the... Do not do it again. Ascertain the knowledge in my brain.
マユシーはね、クリスちゃんがいなくなるのやだよ。
Whoops. I spelled out myself. Can I have some? Papa. Thanks. Came out the side.
No, no.
Well, it's empty. So.
I can smell it. Ugh.
Yeah, sorry.
Ugh.
Sorry. I am sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Just put it over her head. Could it... Oh no.
Fault. Your fault. No, it was just me. I put
Hmm.
too much weight on your pillow.
Oh.
I can't reach her anymore. She disappeared.
Kurisu hears the desperate plea in Mairi's voice. She gives me a look that asks, "Did you tell her?"
マユシーのためなんかに消えたりしないで。ね。
マユリ、お前
Slowly just moving to the side. She's like,
クリスちゃん
no.
を犠牲にしてまで生きていたくないよ。
I expected Mairi might say that. It's absolutely essential that I remain firm. I feel bad for Kurisu, but it needs to be said.
Oh, squish, 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 squish. She doesn't want it. I can't stop her right now.
No. The hand is over there if you need it.
Yeah.
Telescoping smelly hand.
それは許されない。俺はマユリを選んだのだ。マユリには救われる義務があるのだ。
Pain stabs through my heart. Stab through the heart, and you're too late. Ba ba ba, Kurisu dying. These words are reprehensible.
No, stop reading yourself, bro.
Yes, stab. Stab, stab, stab.
クリスはお前のために命を投げ出すという契約をこの俺と交わした。それを保護にすれば最悪がこの地を襲うだろう。
Covenant, okay.
That's what he said in Japanese too, so.
Yeah, but suddenly choice of words. Is it Hoin Kyoman coming out? I clench my fists
Yes.
tight. Trying desperately to suppress my self-hatred.
クリスの思いを無駄にするな、マユリ。
でも
ありがとう、マユリ。でも私はもう自分の中で結論を出したし、納得もしてるから。知ってる？あんたって岡部にものすごい愛されてるって。
As a sister.
Yeah, and she also just said "haishiteru," so that could also just mean familial love.
Okay.
I
Well, I don't
started it's actually what she said, so.
I don't know that.
She is loved by him, is what you translate that as directly.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be romantic.
It's funny we don't really have many. English has a fuck ton of synonyms, but when it comes to love,
No,
none.
this is love.
Absolutely fuck all. So weird. That there should be words for all kinds of love. Honestly.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
何を言い出すのだ。
He's taking it the wrong way.
事実でしょ。だからマユリが死んだら岡部はすごく悲しむ。岡部にそんな思いさせたくないでしょ。
No. Yeah. No.
でもクリスちゃんがいなくなっ
Yes,
たら
I'm aware the battery's low.
マユシー
I
は
will
悲しい
charge
よ
it
After the stream, game.
after these messages.
そうね。会えなくなると寂しいかな。でもどうせ私は生きてたってアメリカに帰るつもりだったわけだし。
America-jin.
だから別の世界線に行っても私はアメリカにいるものだと思えばそう大した違いはない。
そういう問題じゃないもん。クリスちゃんが消えちゃうのが嫌なんだもん。ねえ、
Hold on.
やめよう。
Yeah.
クリスちゃん
Not
が消えるこ
interested
と
in
ない
anything
よ。
right now.
No.
Too bad.
これ以
No.
上私や岡部を困らせたらダメ。
She doesn't know what to do with herself.
She uses a gentle tone as if speaking to a child. She is a child. She's a minor.
Yes.
They're both minors,
They're
but
all minors. That's the point, I think.
she's in high school. We
Yeah.
are university.
Yeah.
It's kind of a difference there.
岡部、もうマユリの手を離しちゃダメよ。
分かってる。
それじゃあ私は行くから。
Where are we right now? Do we know?
Looks like some kind of like pedestrian walk. I
Yeah.
don't know if we're at like Shinkansen or fucking no.
Is there a... There is an airport in Tokyo, right?
Yeah, it's 3.
That's 3. Oh. Damn.
Only 2 of them international though.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Though I highly doubt that that's where they are right now.
Yeah.
Because that would take quite a while to get there.
That's also what I'm thinking. It's like... That would really make sense for Okabe and Mayuri to go all the way there.
But they could be... I don't know how, but they could be at the platform where for example, for one of them, there's a monorail. It goes up to the airport. How they get inside the fucking station without a ticket, I don't fucking know, because that's how Japan works.
Yeah.
So I don't really know, but they're somewhere in Tokyo. Oh, right outside Akiba Station.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I repeat the words in my heart again and again and again and again and again and again, begging for forgiveness.
And again and again and again.
ついてこないで。同情なんてしないで。惨めになるだけだから。
Don't think it's pity, but okay.
No, but she's just trying to push her away.
Yeah, I know.
私が決めたことなの。まゆりに何を言われたってもう揺るがない。
I love that it says JB instead of JR on the station. Kind of funny.
Japan spawn.
Would you stop preening yourself? I
さよ
tried
な
to
ら。
give you the pen, but you weren't interested.
You can try again.
I think right now she's just angry with me. Look, here's your pen. You want that?
まゆり約束よ。
She doesn't know if she wants it or not.
あんたは幸せになりなさい。
Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah, hi. Bye.
Oh, no. She didn't want to go away from me.
No, I don't think that's it. I think she felt like she's falling down because she's sitting on the pen itself.
Yeah.
お前が謝る必要はない。すべてはこの俺の決断だ。
Can you two decide whose decision it was?
No.
Kurisu keeps saying it was her decision. You keep saying it's your decision. And you especially are saying it was yours alone. It's like, no, well, you
In the
kinda...
end, he's the one who has to hack and do the things.
Yeah, I get that, but she still agreed to it in a sense. But I don't know. Stop confusing her.
I think what they're trying to do is alleviate the fact that she thinks it's her fault.
Yeah, I get that, but...
そして世界には俺が望む混沌が訪れるのだ。
I must kill chaos.
She's not happy about the situation she's been put in.
No.
She's like, I just want to pray. I've been praying all day.
俺が許せないか、
Hey.
まゆり。ならば恨めばいい。だがそれでも
No preening.
お前には最後まで付き合ってもらう。俺はお前を救うためにクリスを見殺しにする。
That did not mean you could go back to preening.
だから
I'm so sorry if I'm disturbing
Oh my
you,
God,
Val,
that
in
is
the
so
stream.
俺の意見に
It's
反
starting
対
to
しようと
stop. this what the vet said?
I don't know if any of the new toys would do anything. We still have some stuff we haven't put in.
Yeah.
Just laying on the floor because I've left them there since it fell down and gave them night frights. I haven't dared to put it back.
They're also getting a new cage in
A few weeks. Right?
a week,
A week.
I think.
Oh, next week?
I think it's next weekend they come.
Oh.
The first weekend of July.
Ugh.
Because it's supposed to be the weekend before the 9th.
That means you leave.
I'm actually not sure about that.
No.
Because they moved the trip to do us a week, so I don't actually know.
What way?
To like the 15th, 16th.
Okay.
So,
俺の野望は
やばい。
誰にも止められない。
オカリンの本当の気持ち聞きたいよ。
How I really feel? John. Hi. She went screeches, I think.
オカリンが
That's
心
better
の
than her
中で
previous.
思ってることは
Do give her that if you want.
素直な言葉で
As long as she behaves correctly.
聞きたいよ。
She was just pushing against my hand.
Yeah, I could see that. She was like, not really biting or nibbling. She was just like telling you, hey, pay attention to me. Hey, I'm here. And then pressing her head against your hand.
もう重荷になりたくないから。
なってねえよ。なってるわけないだろう。これは俺のエゴだ。俺がお前を助けたいだけだ。お前を
Look at her head.
Mm.
Look at what you did to her head.
失いたくないだけだ。
Oh, yeah.
ありがとう、オカリン。ありがとう。
She's warm now.
いつも見てた怖い夢もそこに出てくるかっこいいオカリンもきっと夢なんかじゃなかったんだね。ずっとマユシーを助けようとしてくれてたんだね。
I thought I guess he didn't clarify that and when he told her about everything.
I mean, what she saw was
Ow, ow, ow,
most
ow,
of the time correct in what happened.
ow.
He always came and hugged her most of the time when he was there.
Yeah, it was just
Cradled
more
her.
like, can you decide what you want?
No, she wants everything all at once.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Yeah.
No, it's just more like, her dreams being true. That's more what I was thinking about.
I mean, I think Mayuri is just still referring to them as dreams, even if she knows that those things were real. Because Mayuri is a little bit of a dunce.
オカリン
Oh, yeah.
マユシーはねオカリンのこと大好きだよ。
Okay.
オカリンがいてくれるからマユシーは毎日笑っていられるんだよ。これからもずっと一緒にいていい？
当たり前だ。
How am I supposed to take that?
そんなの
Take it however you want.
当たり前だろう。一緒にいてくれないと。
Like, the only thing you ever get to say with these two is holding hands. Doesn't go any further than that.
Mm.
And that could honestly just be, you know,
Yeah.
a stronger familial bond. Honestly.
Japan, though?
Even in Japan.
Okay.
あのね
So I'm like,
マヨシーは
she just says daisuki like she, you know,
I know.
like the child would say. That's the kind of connotation I
suppose.
get, so that's
Okay.
why I'm like, she just wants to be with him because she feels happy when she's with him, and it doesn't necessarily mean that there's any like romantic stuff involved.
It's just
You can take it however you want here.
It's just because of I suppose the Pros, yeah, stop.
You can get scritches.
The simpler language that they use in anime and whatnot. I'm used to them using such words for romantic love.
クリスちゃんと
I don't know, it's
約
just
束して
the
た
way
ら
she says it and the kind of words she uses. It's just, it doesn't sound like she romantically has any feelings for Okabe. It's just this ambiguous familial, like,
幸せに
sibling
し
kind of bond getting even
て
stronger.
ください
Mm-hmm. Are you just saying this for my sake, or
No, that is how I see this.
that's how you see
Yeah,
this?
that is literally
Okay.
how I see it. There might be some people who see it differently because they're intentionally not saying which one it is here. But
離さないでください
あ
ずっと大好きでいさせてください
it still says dice.
I know, but repeating it could amplify it. You know,
I don't know.
and also saying that he should let her do so forever.
それではこれよりオペレーションベルダンディ
I
最終フェー
almost
ズを開
actually
始する
expected that to just be the ending.
Oh no.
Okay,
No, we have a little
but
bit more.
handy.
They're Dante, yeah.
But handy.
At this,
Verdammt!
at this point, we either stop now or we finish her ending because there's not that much left.
I think we'll just continue.
Yeah, it might, you know, it'll. I think it'll maximum be an hour, and that's me giving it more time than I actually think. Because there is this hacking scene here, going to the better world line, and then seeing a little bit of that, and then ending.
Don't try to predict anything. Let's just continue, okay?
That's what I'm just saying.
If you predict anything, you're gonna fuck it up,
I
okay?
jinx it every time. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
7 hours now.
So don't jinx it, okay?
No, I was just saying, if you're gonna stop, now's the time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there is not a good stopping point. Also, that wouldn't be enough for an entire stream, or at the very least. So it might be better for us
Ow.
to go through with the ending, because we're so far now.
Today's the last day of Koima. Daru wanted to attend, of course, but a little begging convinced him to prioritize the operation.
He still doesn't do shit. By the way.
These 20 days have seen constant change. Has it been actual 20 days?
Yeah, just about 20 days.
Okay.
Because we started on the 28th of July, and it is now 20 days later.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Because
It's-
Kurisu got stamped on the 28th of July.
Yeah, it's incredible to think that at one point this lab had a whole 8 members. And now we're back to 3. Except for one of those members never came here? Faris? Did she ever go here?
I would assume she did.
Because when she sent her D-mail, that was not here.
But it's just because Mayuri referred to Faris when she talked about all the lab members, so Doesn't mean that she didn't come here and become a lab member. She just never sent an email for some reason.
No, she never sent an email, like,
Yeah.
because we undid all of those.
Yeah.
We never told them about
No.
the fact that we have.
So
time
that could
machine.
still be, the world could still make some kind of like way where she could still become a lab member without sending it. It's not unheard of. It's not impossible.
No.
So-
Oh, obviously not. Obviously not. I'm just thinking like how it would sort of make sense. The memories we made, the experiences we shared. To save Mari, I will undo them all. There is sorrow in me. And guilt. But still, I choose to embrace
Embrace our memories!
I choose to erase our memories. I choose to return everything to normal. Suzuha's mission is irrelevant. I am not doing this for the future.
It so happens that they align. Yay!
As long as Mayuri lives, nothing else matters.
ダル始めてくれ。
いいんだな。
Nothing else matters.
I don't know.
あ
Pearls. Gulk. She's-
What are you doing? Absolute knucklehead.
She slammed her beak against my my leg.
オキドキ。
That's certainly an ankle.
How flattering. We use the IBN 5100 to access CERN's central database. Was Zero planned?
No.
No, it was something that they decided on later.
Yeah.
Okay. There will be... No. I read. I words. There, we will locate the first email I sent on July 28th and erase all trace of its existence. Yep.
She's angry now. No, you cannot preen. Stop that. Stop preening. You make it squishes. No preening. Stop. Just hear the fucking clatter on the keyboard, but his arms ain't moving.
With this, I can reach the beta world. You don't have to move your arms to use the keyboard.
No, but usually there's a little bit of movement.
Not necessarily. I look over at Mayuri to see her sitting straight as a rail. I wouldn't say that, considering what we're seeing, but okay. Pressing her grandmother's pocket watch, pockety, against her ear, her eyes are closed. Whenever Mayuri wants to calm down, she listens to the sound of that pocket watch. Pockety.
I did not say that you could preen on there either! Sits there like, how about now? Shaky. Shaky at you.
Ever since we parted with Kurisu, Mayuri has said nothing about my choice. I guess she's come to terms with it in her own way. The actual work I have left to Dado. No problem there. While waiting for him to finish, I walk into the development room. In the center of the room is the time leap machine. I've made irreplaceable friends because of this thing, and because of this thing, I've hurt them. But I don't want to blame the tool. Blame the user, aka you.
Blame your stupidity.
I mean, how was he supposed to know, honestly?
No, he didn't.
No.
But usually, you know, based on media, you don't
Yeah.
fuck with time! Just don't! Dangerous shit!
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's one thing that the first email was an accident,
Yeah.
but
He didn't even know it was, Dara's phone was connected.
no. But then where, you know, the whole thing of like, oh, we've made a time machine. Let's continue experimenting with it.
Yeah, to learn more about it.
Yeah.
It's just his fucking scientific curiosity coming here.
Yeah. It's how you use the tool that matters. Yes.
Like how CERN uses it to take over the world!
The size of the tool doesn't matter, it's how you use it. And I've got to admit, it saved me more than once. It's only saved you because... if this didn't exist, you didn't have to use it. So... saved you?
I mean, it has...
In a sense.
Again, the first one he sent was an accident, so in that sense, yeah, being able to time leap surely has saved him. From, you know...
certain things.
from there are many things.
Perils. You want shit?
Put it down so it's not above her head.
Yeah. I was just taking it over here. So she would get off the keyboard. Oh yeah, ich finde white. Yeah. But still. Once this is over, I'll
I'm done
destroy
now.
the time leap machine. I mean, once this is over, it won't be here.
No, but I mean, he means the entire microwave.
You mean, phone wave?
Names it to change?
We must never make the same mistakes again.
オカリン見つけた。マジであったぞこれ。
あったのか。俺が送った D メールが。
There it is.
しっかり残ってるよ。
Look at all this. Okay, I would say hex code, but it's all 4 digits. So,
So it's not.
quad code?
I don't know.
But it's
clearly written with like...
it's written like hex code.
Yeah, but it's only like 4 column now. Don't worry about it.
What?
Like, you know, 4
Digits.
Yeah. 4 characters long in a
Characters.
matrix.
Digits. Yeah, I suppose digits is only numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So weird. There's like so many things they're like doing quite thoroughly and whatnot, and then there's just this, the most important.
Yeah, and again, like there was nothing like in the game to point them in the right direction. They
No,
only have a
but-
budget for figuring out so much.
I guess I don't know. Clearly, they would have, you know, software developers on their team who could be like, no, that's wrong. That's not how this works.
Don't worry about it.
And there it was, the message I wrote about Kurisu's death.
Whenever feet are stuck on your
Yeah.
pants, she was not happy about it. She's like, let go!
This data led CERN to our doorstep. Someone stabbed Makise Kurisu!
Yes.
Oh no. At FB's instruction, Moika and the Rounders attacked. If Suzuha is right, then by erasing this data, we will escape from Attractor Field Alpha, where CERN dominates the future!
Yeah, it literally says, Makisa Kurisu ga dareka ni sasare demitai. So it seems like she was stabbed by someone.
He used the kanji.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he remembers the kanji.
Makisa Kurisu ga dareka ni sasareta mitai.
Like, how much does he know about her before
This
happens? So, like, you know.
I assume he can kind of guess as well.
I don't remember how it was, because I know they, you know, they talk about, you know, the fact that he talks with Daru. Yeah, about how she is sort of famous in the scientific
In a
world.
magazine.
In a magazine, yeah. Because of how young she is and how brilliant and, you know, all that stuff.
Genius.
Genius. Baby genius.
Not a baby genius. A 70-year-old genius.
Baby nonetheless. It's almost half the age of me. That will take us to Attractor Field Beta. To a future without Miley's death.
おかり。
大丈夫だ。
エンターキーを押せばデータは消せるようになってる。
Taro stands up, gestures to the open seat.
その儀式はオカリンに譲るわ。
Presses a button.
Press delete deletes their whole database. I mean, might as well. Honestly. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I sit down and face the keyboard. There you go. This time, it ends. Kurisu's face floats through my mind. Ow. I close my eyes. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. Turn around,
Goodbye, Kurisu.
A little bit closer. Goodbye, Kurisu. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
勝利の時は来た。
Bye. Bye.
この俺はあらゆる陰謀にも屈せず己の信念を貫きついにラグナロックを戦い抜いたのだ。
Ow, ow, ow.
この勝利のため我が手足となって
You still want my hand though?
戦ってくれた仲間たちに感謝を。
Sure thing, dude.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow. One press on this key. Backspace, delete.
Enter. I'm pretty sure he has to press enter.
No.
I'm pretty sure that's what he presses.
That doesn't make sense. And Kurisu will die. I firmly grab my coat at the shoulder. Right there. It's been stitched together with jagged pink thread.
訪れるのは俺が望んだ世界なり。
I wish for Miley to live and Kurisu don't.
Sure.
That
Okay.
sure is a statement, but okay.
I don't think that's good for your mental health, my dude. But sure. Blame yourself for everything, will you?
He doesn't fucking know how to deal with any of that.
No, because this is Japan.
That is the truth, and I must never forget it. This is
全ては
Sparta!
シュタインズゲートの選択である。
This is a choice of Okabe Rintaro. Hoinkyoma!
Yeah.
エルプサイコングルー
Yeah, back to this.
世界は
Presses enter. Come on.
再構成される。
Low battery!
Thanks, game. Let the ball be reborn. Woo! 1.13.
I think it was 1.103, but
No, it was 1.13.
was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Reading signer activated. I look around the room. Everything is where it should be.
There's no
Looks
IBM
like
5100.
Nothing has changed at all. There should be a seam in the shoulder where Kurisu suited up for me, but
It's not there.
it's gone.
Oh no.
Every last trace of the 20 or so days Maxe Kurisu spent with us at the lab has disappeared from the face of the earth. Except some people might remember, but don't worry about it.
Don't worry about that. We will not get any clearance on that in this ending.
No.
It's not important.
Nothing has changed. This world is exactly the same. In all respects, save one, kill the other. Kurisu was never here. My name is Lars Gerhardt, and I was never here! I thought that I was prepared for this.
おかりどうしたの？
Oh, Maddie.
なあ、まゆり。
何
By removing every single last trace of the logo that once were.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still a bit of an outline because, you know, the rest of it has been sun bleached a bit
Yeah.
comparatively.
She's
ラボ
just
メンナ
having
ンバー
fun.
004は誰だ
And
っ
now
け？
she's done.
Mm.
I need to ask, even though I know what the answer will be.
004? おかりんおかりん、ラボメンはね、おかりんとマユシーとダルくんの3人しかいないよ。
Poor Okabe.
The tears come.
And
And
so
they
have
don't
I!
And they
Sorry.
don't stop coming, and they don't
So
stop
that-
coming.
Yeah.
Well, there's a box that could look like the box that the
4人目のラボメン
IBN
だ。
was in, but I don't think
いない。
they would be there.
There would be no reason for there to be an IBN since Suzuha's the one who brought it because of CERN.
Yeah. Well, again, how much of that, like, you know, theory and whatnot is true?
Yes. We can only assume it is, but...
Her existence was rejected by the world.
おかりん、何か悲しいことがあったんだね。マユシーはね、おかりんの力になってあげたいよ。おかりん、泣かないで。
まゆりはどこにも行かないでくれ。ずっとそばにいてくれ。
No! Just because they talk to you doesn't mean you can go and preen yourself again.
マユシーはずっと一緒だよ。これまでみたいにずっと。
I'm sorry that it's in right in your face.
It's okay. I'm just here falling asleep.
Yeah.
All trace of Kurisu's existence has vanished. This proves that I have returned to my original world line. This is the world I struggled to reach. The world Suzuha traveled through time to create. Essentially get back to, technically, but, you know.
Yeah, but
Don't worry about that.
From Suzuha's point of view.
I know. A world where the future is free.
As far as we know.
Sort of.
As far as we know it is. That's
Can
all.
you... Are we really free?
I mean, according to this game, no, because history has been written from start to finish. No matter which world line you're in.
I mean, that's not what I meant, but okay.
No, but that's what I meant.
Hmm.
Our choices are not our choices.
Nothing has changed, and yet... This is my utopia. So... 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's also what I'm saying, like...
Yeah. Because we tend to talk a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, saying an hour, I was like, okay, I would really only think like 30 minutes, but let's just say double the time, because that's usually how it works.
You could have easily jinxed it.
Yeah. And I also knew how much was left, and they were pretty detailed, the descriptions, so I trusted it more there.
Okay, it's just...
Some of them I have like, there's not really much described, so I guess nothing much happens, and the scene ends up being fucking an hour long, like,
Yeah.
but these were pretty detailed, so.
Yep. So. Good end! We're done!
No.
No more of this game!
Yes, there's more.
Fuck! I mean, yeah. Now we just have to...
You have to restart from the save file I made.
I'll let you do that.
And I need to prepare a guide.
So,
But I assume next stream we will go through all the messages and the extra scenes with Kurisu that happens when you start doing these messages. And I think we will also make her ending next time because we made me tired of my only ending this time with more. So it might be a little bit longer than 2.5 hours, but
that's okay.
we can do that because then we only have the true ending, and we'll have to see if it's 1 or 2 streams.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember how much there is before we go into the final climax. So either we stop in the middle of that, because there is a kind of a good point to end, but it's also not that long afterwards, so I can't remember how long it is. I'm gonna have to look at how much is described, because I do know everything happens.
Yeah.
Just can't remember how much explanation there is first.
No.
So it's 2, 3 more streams.
Maybe 4. We'll see.
Yeah, maximum 4. So
Maximum.
we'll be done very soon.
Yeah.
And if we want to, be done sooner, we might also just do longer streams.
Yeah.
Because I have my exam Monday, and then after that I have summer vacation until August. So.
Yep.
I don't have anywhere to be.
You got free time.
Yeah. I still have to work at the pathology, but I can choose to come out in the afternoon. So.
Oh, yeah.
There's an epilogue, so let's just do that.
Yeah. The night of the 17th passed. The night of the 18th passed. And Mayuri still didn't die. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
What a revelation. I've kept a close watch for 3 days since then. There have been no attacks, no accidents, no sign that anything might happen. That was enough to convince me that Mayuri is safe, and then she dies.
Yeah, that would be so funny.
Together with Daro, I destroyed the phone wave and the... Oh, so they did have it.
Yeah, okay, they
For
did
some
have
reason.
it. I mean, there could be some other way of how they obtained it. The wall was like, okay, it's here. Is there a reason for it not to be here? No, fine. Okay, you obtained it some other way. Who the fuck gives a fuck? The world doesn't care about it anymore.
Yeah, the world isn't against you getting one anymore.
So it doesn't really care that it's there. It's just making up some other kind of historic revelation of why he got it and how he got it. That's it.
We'll never be able to send D-mail again.
Yeah, it's like a general thing. I would probably have said D-mails, but whatever.
Yeah, make it plural.
Yeah. It's our Japanese.
Or send a D-mail.
Yeah.
Like a singular, because you'll never be. No incentive to change. No, that's actually been gone for a while now.
Yeah, it has, because as the game got more and more serious and we got through, he actually stopped referring to it as a name subject to change.
But that was only really when we got towards Mayuri's ending, like after.
I think around Lukako's.
No,
route, because,
was it?
Yeah, because he didn't really refer much to it other than the time leap. So when he did refer to the phone wave, I think around Lukako's route or chapter is when he stopped using that, because he basically, just lost all will to continue his goddamn Junibyo persona.
Yeah.
So he just,
Okay.
It's like once in a while here and there for like Suzuha's and for Faris's, but somewhere along the somewhere along.
Well, I don't need that one, so it's okay.
Lukako's ending is he kind of stopped.
But at the same time, CERN will never send their rounders after us. When I went to check out Radican, I found it open for business as usual. Yeah, it didn't appear in the
inside the fucking building, inside the walls.
It
just manifests itself in the building.
Yeah, instead of the news about the satellite crash, which wasn't a crash, but okay. The July 28th edition of the evening newspaper featured something different.
Genius Girl murdered, stabbed in Akihabara.
It was a report on Kurisu's murder. So she did die. Okay.
According to official investigations, she did.
There was no follow-up. In other words, the culprit is still at large. According to Daru, the police questioned me several times. It was I who discovered the body after all. Of course, I don't remember any of that. At any rate, Mayuri is still alive. I've accomplished what I set out to do. It's over. Or is it?
おかり
Look at his dumbass face.
Smiley face. Finally, Mayuri's saved. And he's like, what is going on?
なぜ泣
Stop
く
crying. She happy.
おかり迎えに来てくれたんだね。マユシーのことわざわざ待っててくれるなんて
Have we...
嬉しいよ。
We're called Obas? Right?
What?
The little mascot thingy.
Upa?
Upa. Okay. Yeah, the one she lost.
Yeah, what about that one?
I guess we'll figure out that later. I couldn't remember if we had gotten anything.
No,
about
she
that
lost
yet.
the message Upa and we started looking but never found it.
Yeah.
And then we heard her scream and
Then Kurisu died.
and then Kurisu got stabbed and then this entire thing happened and we forgot about it. Yeah, what happened to that? I wonder.
Mhm.
あのね、マユシーはオカリンの人質から恋人にクラスチェンジしたんだよ。
Oh, they are going out. Never mind.
God damn it.
I didn't remember this part.
Maybe this wasn't... It wasn't like this in the original game?
I don't fucking know.
Because they have changed things for this game.
Yeah, but I don't think they changed like much of the script.
No.
They only cut things
い
out.
かにも
But since this is completely new animation, I highly doubt they cut anything there. Don't know.
It was. Okay.
It was what?
Al wrote it was.
Yeah, it was what?
I assume that it was in the original game.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
what I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was like, it's like it was, or as in it was there, or it was as in it was changed. I was confused.
Yeah, okay. I can see that. Yeah. Please verify. Clarify.
Elaborate.
Verify. Clarify.
You don't have to say.
Terrify.
Just
Clarify.
Just continue.
Sorry.
It takes a little while, you know, from when we say it to while hearing it to while writing it and to us seeing it again.
There
so.
isn't. Yeah, they got together. And...
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I have
I don't remember this part. I probably just collectively just said nope.
It's like, no, thank you.
Yeah. I'm like, I just like them better when they're just, you know, sibling relationship, but whatever, this is dating sim. I'm not surprised.
Doesn't feel like much of a dating sim, honestly, but
No, because it's so fucking story heavy.
and very monorailed.
Yeah, I mean it is. It's a unique feature, which is probably why it was adapted so well in the anime, because
Yeah.
it didn't have multiple routes like in Steins Gate Zero, which it kind of worked actually. They kind of made it work considering there were 6 different routes that they needed to mix together. Because if you don't play all of them, you don't understand everything that's going on.
Or school days.
Yeah, but school days you just chose a route.
Yeah.
You don't need to know all of them to understand what's happening,
Oh no. No.
which is
And they
different.
chose the worst one
Yeah, they literally chose the worst one.
and made an original ending.
Yeah. No, like in Zero, it's for one, like early on there's a big split, just like in AI the Summon Files, and you have to go to an ending of one to get the true ending on the other end because of a D-mail you sent.
Hmm.
And then there are other like branching paths.
We're gonna fuck more with future stuff and time?
No, that's the only D-mail we're gonna send.
That's bad enough.
Yeah, but it's necessary. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Anyways.
It is funny because reading standard does activate in Steins Gate Zero, But it's not us who's changing it. It's changing for some other fucking reason.
I have no idea how to respond to such an embarrassing question. But she's right. Miley and I are officially a couple. No, we're not.
In my headcanon, no.
After these long, painful 20 days, I finally noticed how important Miley is to me. She's like a sister.
Exactly. She's very important to me. She is like my little sister.
Plus, she told me that she loved me.
Like a sister.
Sibling.
Yeah, like a sibling. That's our headcanon. We'll never see them come. No, not romantically.
さっさとラボに行
She's
くぞ
just not, for me, she's just
こんな
not
熱々
mature
のと
enough
こ
for
ろ
that
に立ってい
shit.
たら日射病で死ぬ
I mean, yeah, especially if you don't have anything to drink. You will die
Yeah.
from a heat
That's
stroke.
why they're fucking vending machines everywhere.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they have
で
it.
もね、ラボだってすっごく暑いよ。
扇風機があるだけマシだそれに喉が渇いた
A single fan.
ドクターペッパーで一服したい
Dr. P.
Here in Denmark, we don't really have air cons.
No.
Which means summers are just the worst here.
Especially if you don't if your building isn't meant to block out sun.
Yeah.
So
Which most of them aren't.
Yeah, it's only newer buildings where the insulation and isolation is pretty good, and you got a filter in your windows to keep heat out.
Yeah. We have had our windows changed, but I don't think they've put that in.
No, I
It
don't
doesn't
think
feel
so.
like it.
No.
So,
We live on the 3rd floor, so that's even worse.
yeah, we get heat from all the lower floors and
From our windows.
from our windows. Luckily, our bedrooms are on the other side, which means they don't get sun.
Yeah, thank fuck for that.
Thank fuck for that. But living room and office, where we spend most of our time, fucking sauna.
Mm-hmm.
Even the humidity. Yeah, get some Dr. P, I suppose. I noticed that the no was not lit at the beginning, and now it's lit. Lit as fuck, boy.
Yeah,
Sunday.
it says Sekai no. I can't read it because I can't see the rest.
Why are there 2 circles on that?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the lines.
It's supposed to be the lines?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's supposed to be the lines. It's just calligraphy.
Ah, my
Designs,
goodness.
just like we do with text for us, they have a lot of creativity with their characters too.
Yeah, but the issue is just Japanese has to be so specific.
Yeah, but people can still read that in Japan.
Yeah,
It's not a problem. It's
No.
only a problem because you're not used to it.
I suppose.
Yeah.
But also, there are never
Again,
2. There are never 2 circles. There's only one.
Yeah.
And
And again, this.
That's
Sorry.
careful.
This there.
it's old, but careful.
Yeah, I couldn't see the distance.
I don't have money for a new screen, sadly.
This here is also supposed to be just a curve.
Yeah. But it's supposed to be fitting in with other characters and whatnot.
It's
design.
a design. It's a calligraphy thing.
Yeah.
Like this over here, pretty standard, and then you have the katakana over there.
Yeah.
That's stylized pretty much.
But isn't it supposed to be a Radikan?
Yes. It says
So,
da
di.
di. But that's not a ka. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah.
Oh, probably because it says da jio because it's the full thing.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. No, okay. Yeah, I get it.
I would assume.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Sort of like Dajikan, it says radio, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the whole title.
Yeah.
Nothing about this town has changed. Yet, it feels like something is missing from my life. Random person.
Look at that t-shirt design.
Look at that face.
I mean, given when you try to make slightly realistic anime faces in these kinds of angles, it looks fucking weird.
Yeah, it
but they are accurate.
An
I'm
uncanny
more
sensation.
concerned about his fucking hand over there. Like this. Parted his index finger with his.
You can if you.
can do it, but
But
it's
it's
really
not
weird pose.
And it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, It's a really weird pose, man.
That's yeah. It's a little easy to do in the.
If you can, not everyone can.
I'm special.
No, you're not.
Live long and prosper. I think that's what
It's
they say.
often something you either just have that you can, or something you learn because you play an instrument that requires this.
Oh, I learned this before I started playing.
Yeah,
guitar.
but sometimes you also just naturally have a better capacity for this.
Yeah.
But if you learn to play an instrument where you have to do this.
It was all because I
It's-
wanted to do this. That was all I wanted to do.
Also, just practice for people playing guitar is like stretching their arm out like this and just going this.
Mm. Yeah.
That is good practice for being able to like separate your fingers when you play guitar and stuff.
Don't worry, you can't see any of this.
No,
Not important.
if you watch K-On!, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because they do it there
Yeah,
too.
if you're a pleb. No, Can's great, honestly. It's the
You didn't like it!
It's okay.
It's not what you expected, I think.
It's not what I expected because of like whenever you see, you know, like anything from about K-On!, you see all of these fancy outfits and whatnot, as if
Because
you know
see
they
the
have.
music videos.
Yeah, you see the music videos.
The
You see,
ending is...
you see the part where you know they are a real band. They're out
Yeah.
doing shows and whatnot. That's not what the show is about.
No.
The show is about them just having
It's
a
cute girls doing cute things.
cute girls doing cute things and with music.
Yeah, like even their fucking club is they drink tea, eat cake. That's what they do most of the time.
Yeah.
And then when the show comes up, usually at the end of each season or mid-season, that's when we start to like see them talk about it. But it's not like we see them practice much.
No,
'Cause that's not what it's about.
It's not what I expected, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean it's bad.
No,
It's perfectly fine.
it's just because you said you didn't like it.
No, I didn't like it because I was expecting something else.
Yeah.
But
It's just cute girls doing cute things. And the
Which is
manga
fine.
is even like the manga is like built upon like a yonkoma. So
yeah,
just with an overarching story.
4-panel comic.
That is what it is.
Yeah.
K-On! Is a yonkoma, so that's why.
No doubt it's the gap that was left by Kurisu. Oh my god, gap Moe.
No, this is more like a gap stab.
Gap from a stab.
Yeah.
It's a gap in the heart from the stab to the heart.
Yeah.
But there's no such thing as a perfect future. No! Which is why we should stop here. Who wants a perfect future anyways? That's not realistic.
No, but some people, like it.
Yeah, but it's fucking everywhere.
Yeah, the difference for this one though is that to reach it, it requires a lot of hard efforts at the very least. But the whole game has always been about defying fate.
Yeah.
Just like in Higurashi, actually.
Yes.
There's a certainty set that Rika will die on that summer, that year you start. In like 83 or whatever it is. And to get to a point where you can create a miracle if she doesn't die requires so much effort.
Even just the small one with the uncle.
Satoko?
Satoko? Even just saving Satoko from her uncle.
Yeah, it's one of the hardest hurdles to get over, and
Yeah.
even then, it's a fucking domino meme. I love it. It's like Satoko's abusive uncle. Am I right? He's abusive in every.
He's a fucking shithead. I thought he was like,
He's abusive
fat.
in every way.
My mental image of him was
Yeah.
like a fat, filthy, neck-bearded motherfucker. But no, apparently
He is just a thug.
He's just a thug.
He's a scammer and a thug, and
I didn't know.
he just uses Satoko as a slave, and he is abusive in every sense of the way. Some things are only applied, but that's bad enough,
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way,
Possibly
like
pedophile.
him coming back, like and you just that's bad. That's very bad because that is the one thing that Rika
Triggers.
has never been able to say to overcome, except for the second to last arc, where they finally do, and it takes so much effort. They need to rally the entire fucking town together to get to do it and pressure the government to do it.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But then you remember, oh yeah, right, in some of the other routes, we hear about this giant disaster killing everyone in this village. Fuck! That still happens. Rika still dies!
Yeah.
And in this arc that we're doing right now in the stream so far...
Do you want this to become 1 hour?
I'll just explain one more thing.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. You literally have actual fucking gameplay for once, because even though it's a game, it's not.
It's a visual novel.
It's a visual novel, and here you actually have to connect different fragments. There are 50 fragments, and you have to connect them in the right order.
Good luck.
To win, and there are hints, small hint sentences, of course, that explain everything, kinda, that leads up until you get back to the group and try and solve this last hurdle here. So it's a lot of effort to overcome Rika's death, which is the trigger for all of this that happens. Which is why, her ultra self is called the Witch of Miracles, because she finally creates a miracle.
Kyoto?
Oh, fucking no.
Hoppy, Luppy, Tokyo?
I don't know.
I think that's what it says.
I don't know.
It looks like an H in the first one, and I'm pretty sure it's an L in the second one. So I think it's Hoppy Loppy.
I don't know.
Or Hoppy Roppy.
I don't fucking know.
And I think it's Kyoto. Because it's definitely a Y.
Yeah.
And there's something before it, which must be an I. That's the only thing that can really be that thin. And even a T is not that thin. Or an L. So.
I have no clue what it is, so who cares? Anyways.
K-Books!
Yeah.
I mustn't forget. Mustn't forgive.
Sure.
But have cake.
I have still have cake.
Yeah, we have loads of cake. We have half a cake left.
Yeah.
I've been eating some of it.
Yeah. It's fine. You made it, so can't really see much there.
You paid for it.
Yeah, I paid for the ingredients. Because we didn't have enough money on our food account for it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
You still pay for it.
Yeah.
I just made it. Sure, I put technically... I don't know. How would you define effort in such a thing? Yes, I went to the effort of making it, but you still had to use money that you have saved up and whatnot. Which is also effort. I
think effort counts more because sure, I can just use
but that's
whatever,
that's also effort.
Yeah,
what
but
you have done.
It doesn't feel like a big effort because I know how difficult it is for us to do anything. Sure, I can use money. It's an effort, but it's not as hard as making a fucking cake. When you've got, depressive symptoms.
Yeah. Without being depressive.
You are depressive, you just don't have depression. You're still depressive.
Well, I meant without being,
without having depression.
Yes, that's what I meant. But
You're
that's
still depressive.
Apparently not what I said.
Yeah, you said without being depressive. I'm like, no, that's what you are. That's what the state's called. I'm done.
This is the future I wished for, fought for, and won. Hey! I have what is most important to me, Mayuri.
It says Akihabara over there in blue.
Huh.
I can only read it because of the first kanji.
And for some reason the first kanji has person in it.
No, that is the kanji for fire.
Is that? Oh, right.
Because it has the two lines, so that's fire.
Yeah, for some reason person is in fire.
It's slightly different. But I get what you mean.
We basically just took a person and put 2 flames on them, and now they're on fire.
Well, now it looks like a volcano that's erupting stuff.
I can see that. Yeah.
I think that's the image that was going into this. But like the way you write person is a little bit different than this.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but it's, you know, the small things. They look similar, yes.
Yes, the small things are very important in Japanese.
Yeah, just like they are in
Writing,
Chinese.
yeah. So, yeah. I have what is most important to me. I should be thankful for that. And yet, I am blessed far beyond the common man. I am but a normie.
I mean, he is now. He
Yeah.
has a fucking partner, I guess. No! Don't disappear! He's gonna have a
always
fucking
like this.
anxiety attack every time she disappears now for the rest of his life.
Yeah, sometimes she just wanders off.
He's like, oh god, no!
This well line is worthless without her.
Exactly.
Mayuri!
I shout her name at the top of my lungs.
He's gonna fear that she's like, this world line's gonna kill her too, every single time. Oh my god. Kakigori! I want the melon one, you can have the strawberry one, fuck off. Give me
I
the-
assume the green is melon.
Yeah, it's the green is melon.
What kind of melon?
Artificial melon.
No. What is it based on? I assume it's not.
Artificial melon!
I assume it's not watermelon. It's based on.
No, but it doesn't taste like melon.
Okay.
Because I only like watermelon, I don't like any other form of the melon. That says something.
Because when they say melon, it's usually like this. Isn't it like yellow with some green stuff on the outside?
Yeah, it's the
Green
one that
lines.
has like the like a net around it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it isn't a net. It's
Yeah.
things on it. Yeah. In her hands
But
is
it doesn't
shaved
taste like
ice. No.
It's an
ポカ
artificial
リ
after all.
暑いって言ってたでしょ。だからね、一緒に食べようと思って。
Shaved ice is great.
I mean, first of all, she's young. Second of all, I don't know, maybe she has good genes.
What?
I mean, I was also not fat when I was young.
No.
But around that age, I did start to get fat.
Okay, I don't know where this is coming from.
Oh, because she always wants to eat.
Oh.
And especially
Well,
snacks
she's
and
also
stuff.
athletics, so.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of the same for me until I, hit those teenage years where I was like, I don't want to do anything. I just want to eat unhealthy and don't do anything physical.
Mm.
I just want to play a computer.
Mm-hmm.
驚かせるなよ。
Poor dude.
I feel so relieved. I want to embrace that small body of hers. But we're in
I
public,
want to
so it's-
hug her.
I
There
stop
you
myself.
go.
Yeah.
捕まってる
Family
の
can still hug. Okay?
No, it was not so much that. It was just more the
The way he
just,
said it, yes.
Like
That's why I'm
the
saying.
small body of hers. I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
mean, she is small, but it was just the whole fucking sentence and the way it was said. I'm like, no, I want to hug her.
I do not.
That's what I want to change that to.
You sound like you're a pedophile. Ugh. Into lollies and whatnot. She's not a lolly.
She's
though.
not a lolly. She's not here, Joel.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. That's
か
CG.
き氷は
That's a hand holding.
ラボまでお預けだ。路上
It's
に
gonna
食べたら迷惑
melt.
だろ。
Just shove it in your mouth. How hard is it?
え
That's very
で
cold
も
though.
ね、溶けちゃうんじゃない
He said he wanted melt. Yeah, but I guess he
しょうがないな。
wants to hold hands. So. Was that what he said?
I think so.
しょうがないだろう。
Oh, he uses the famous Japanese saying, "Shogunai
食べられ
can't be helped." That's really what it says. Oh well, I guess we can't eat if we're holding hands, so whatever.
俺は絶対に離さないからな。
Because you always disappear and give me a fucking anxiety attack. A panic attack, actually, every single fucking time. My mental capacity needs to be able to know where you are at all times now. Sorry.
And now they're gone.
I assume she's still holding it in the other arm. with the other hand. It's just
the way her arm is now, I wouldn't say so. But
it's a little bit hard, but it could still be bent. It's just a little bit weird of an angle.
起きているのに夢を見たことってある？
oh fuck.
夢？それは白チュームというやつか。
そういう風に呼ぶの。オカリン物知りだね。
What do you mean? That's high school level kanji! My girl! You should have learned this! You're what, like a senior in high school? Come on.
あのね、それが誰だかはわからないんだけど、マユシーにはとても大切なお友達がいた気がする。
Oh no!
何？
He said it!
Nani?
What? No! Please! No!
すごく切なくなって、胸のあたりがキューってなるんだ。
It's like...
I like how they-
yeah. I guess it's the only thing you can really translate it to.
It's
It's
ridiculous.
funny, but it's also because she says it like when she says it in Japanese, it's also
声
ridiculous.
も聞こえるんだ
Yeah,
よ。
but that's just
Yeah.
声って。
幸せになりなさいって。
Oh, that was definitely Kurisu who said that.
Mm. All of that was undone.
その人がそう言ってく
Coming
れたから
undone.
ね。
I know
マユ
it's
シー
coming
は
undone.
今こうしてオカリンと一緒にいられるのかもしれないね。
Well, at least she doesn't understand who it is. She just has a feeling.
Hmm. I have a feeling
Oh, Jesus Christ.
that tonight's gonna be a good night. That
Oh, no.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry. Perhaps everybody remembers their experiences from other world lines. Those memories may be vague and tenuous. Yes, as I said. But they're there. They're there. They're there. They speak to us in the form of dreams, visions, and déjà vu.
もし会えたらありがとうって言いたいな。
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Some other time,
Yeah.
maybe? I'm not the only one who remembers.
その人誰だったのかな。
Also, why is that Le Fox with 2 L's?
Don't worry about it.
It's like the
Design choice.
small spoon, big spoon. L.
Mm.
きっと神様だ。
そっか。神様ありがとう。マユシーはとっても幸せです。
Also, she didn't have the. I suppose maybe Okabe is holding them, but
Yeah, I know. Don't question it.
Don't worry
they
about
had
it.
to kind of make it sense with like the
Stardust guy.
yeah, kind of to make sense with what was in the game because that was a CG.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. You got your another ending.
Well, at least I don't have to use the other controller.
Oh.
Because it's bunkered. Alright,
Now you
then.
can see it under extra. I think. From the clearest.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be 6 in total because then we're gonna have the Kurisu and then the true ending.
Hmm.
Makes sense. Yep. That was stream for today.
Well, it ended up being 1 hour.
Yeah. Also because we started talking and stuff.
Yes. I triggered your.
You
Higurashi.
triggered my Ryukishi 7. You're never gonna hear the end of it when we play Silent Hill F.
Nope, probably not.
Because I know you want to play that.
Yes,
and
I will.
It's written by Ryukishi 7.
Which I am very interested in seeing how that's going to turn out. Because
Yeah.
I know that they can do good mysteries.
Yeah, and he's very good at at commenting on Japanese culture.
No, two more
bureaucracy.
endings. Two more endings.
Yeah, but they're in succession, so
Yeah. We get one ending and
Yeah.
then go directly into the last
to the
ending.
true ending, yes.
So it's
because-
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost done.
Yeah.
A few more streams and we're done.
Yeah.
I suppose some people will probably watch this on YouTube, considering that's where most of our views are.
Mhm.
Right, Val? Yeah. If you enjoyed this, this Mayuri's ending, I am a bit sad that they, had to end up together, but that's their choice, I suppose. I can't really change how the game is. Then you can always leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Remember to ring the bell. And in the drop-down menu, choose all. That way, you will be guaranteed to see our videos in your feed. If you want to catch us live, on the other hand, the cool kids, like Val, the cool kid. Have a good day, Val. You're not gonna say anything to Val?
Should I?
I don't know. You
Have a
usually
good-
do.
Coming day.
Hmm.
A good Sunday.
Be nice to Val.
I am nice to Val.
But you didn't say anything.
Who cares? Just continue. You're making everything into a nitpick now.
This is going against what we always do. It's sort of part of the whole ritual.
Just continue.
No! No, I don't wanna. You can always catch us live every Wednesday and Saturday at 8 p.m. Central European Time. We're in Central European summertime, sorry. Because it's summer. Like I said earlier. Yeah. If you don't want to try and remember times and such, because it's bothersome, honestly, that's a better option. Follow us on Twitch. There's a link in the description. That way you will be notified when we go live. You can also follow our account on social medias, such as Blue Sky and Mastodon. We will post there when we go live. We will also post there beforehand when we go before we go live on unscheduled stream days.
Yep.
Just so there's a bit of a time for people to realize that it's happening. So. And if you are interested in arts and the like, follow Chiyoko on the various socials. I don't know how much you post on Mastodon. Do you post on Mastodon?
Yeah.
Okay. So Blue Sky, Mastodon, Twitter.
All the links are in the description.
And I am mostly just on Blue Sky. I do have Mastodon, but I don't really go on there that much. I'm mostly just on Blue Sky. And I tend to just mostly be about politics. Politics and pets. So if you want to see pictures of our pets, that's a good place to go see it. I post once in a while. And otherwise it's, generally politics. Generally American politics, actually, because most of the people I follow are either from America or Canada, who's also affected slightly by American politics.
Mm.
Or at least, all of their friends are being affected because their friends are in America.
Mm.
America's a hellscape.
Yep.
Wish it wasn't, but we...
According to all my American friends, it's a hellscape.
Yeah. We sadly can't change that. Not immediately. It's going to take time. But we'll get
effort.
there. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll have a better future.
Yeah.
I believe in it. I believe in us. Otherwise, we'll be back again on Wednesday.
Yep.
With the next stream.
Setting flags.
Yep. Lots of flags. All the flags.
I think there are 6 in total.
Okay.
And you have to get them all correct.
Yeah.
Otherwise the emails stop coming.
Yeah.
But we'll also might as well also just, go answer all the other ones and read what kind of funny answers we can get from it while we're there.
Oh my God.
It's not gonna take that long. We'll just see.
Okay, this feels like a lot to do.
It's a lot easier once we go because they come and go as, we get skip through it.
I mean, you're forcing me to trust you,
Mm.
which, again, you haven't proven that's a good idea. But
No, but reading a few extra emails is not gonna be that much.
it's just gotta be every email, though. Is it not?
Yes.
So a few extra is not the right thing to say. It is every email.
And that's not what I mean by that, but whatever.
No battery.
No battery.
It's sad.
It's running out.
And so we are running away from this stream.
I didn't say run, but sure.
We'll see you next one.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye!